35-yard line as they reel him in. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And the Seahawks will have a first down.
This dude's just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that first down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
They're set up at the 35 now. Running right is Bigsby. And he's short of the first after a mile gain. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4. Off the play fake, here's Mayfield. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Shotgun snap. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
All right, first sack on the board on the first drive as a defense. And now, well, now we let the chess match begin. The adjustments begin. Because we know pressure leads to sacks. And sacks in this league often leads to wins.
4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. And hey, at least he held onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return. So out comes their offense for its first possession of the game. And they're brought out by the 10th pick of the 2024 draft, a national champion at Michigan, J.J. McCarthy.
I got a smile on my face. I know he has a smile on his face as he runs out with a new season ripe with every possibility. This is only the first scene of a month movie, but he could be playing the part of a league MVP, maybe leading a legit contender into the postseason. How he starts his campaign, though, or how you start, can have a massive impact on how things play out.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down. Here's a give up the middle. And he's brought down for a loss. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Another carry for him. Across the 45 and still going. And he's finally stopped across midfield at the 47. A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, McCarthy. He's going to loft one deep to the left. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down. From the shotgun, McCarthy finds him over the middle. And this goes across midfield and into Seahawks territory. It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. McCarthy to throw it. Has him on the quick hitter. And out of bounds right at the 40-yard line.
Awareness. You've got to be aware. Play caller, quarterback, receiver have to be aware of where the sticks are. That route just not enough, not deep enough to extend the drive and move the chains.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that will get them on the board.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. The Seahawks taking the field for their 2nd possession. Their first drive of the season, an uneventful one, led to a punch, so they'll try to get some new season magic going here on their 2nd drive. Escape, trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Shotgun give now to Bigsby. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the O-lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over him.
3rd and long for him here. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up. Seahawks bringing out the punt team. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. His first effort went 47 yards. Brock looks to have a little more into this one. And he can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return. Officially a 55-yard launch. And it'll be their football. Markers reset, ball at the 37. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And they had that one contained right at the line. Will Anderson Jr. in on the stop. Back-to-back carries here. And he's only going to take this forward to about the 38. So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. Now McCarthy. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. So 4th down, and the big-legged Michael Dixon out to punt. He has it at the 13. And something on the return, but not much, as it still ends inside the 20. Big kick on that one, 62 yards. And the Seahawks drive is going to start from deep in their own territory. From the gun, it's a give to Bigsby. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
He throws a bullet to this. He's got it at the 30. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. This play goes for 36. And it sets up Seattle with 1st down. So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. They give up the gut to Bigsby. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Azeez Al-Shire that time on the tackle. We're through 1 quarter of this opening weekend of football. About set for the 2nd quarter. Seahawks football here. They're advancing it well as they face 2nd down. They run it again with Bigsby. And they corral him after a minimal gain to the 21. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Up the middle they go with Bigsby. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Now on comes Austin Seibert for the field goal. It's a 36-yard look from the left hash. Seibert's kick is up and good. And we're all tied up now in the 1st half.
You always feel like you leave a few points on the field when you kick it from here. But they don't wind up empty-handed on the drive. And the kicker, he gets to pad his stats a little bit with a high percentage make.
Returning it from the 4. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. Their offense returning to the field for another possession. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. Here's McCarthy, 1st and 10. And that's going to be incomplete. They tried to air it out, but just couldn't hook up. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Here's McCarthy to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the Seahawks adding an extra DB here. 3rd down coming. Now it's McCarthy. Buys time, rolling right. They'll make a bid for it on the ground. And it's a nice gain, but still not enough for the first. The Aviators get their special teams out onto the field. Got 49 on his first punt. This one looks even longer. Pulled in at the 20. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Here's Baker to throw. Dumped off to his running back. And they'll get there and stop him at the line. Offense at the line, but they won't snap it. We've got a timeout. Now it's Bigsby. And this one does not go far. Let's see what they draw up on these 3rd and 7. Mayfield now from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down.
To get home and hit and impact the quarterback at this level, well, typically you got to do what this defense is doing, and that's keeping an offense off balance. Change up your looks, rotate your personnel, throw in some wrinkles, and once again, go hit that quarterback.
And that fair catch brought in just beyond the 30-yard line. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. This offense getting all set for this series. Finds his man. It's Ricky Pearsall. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Alohi Gilman up from the secondary for that tackle. They'll motion a tight end left. Lone back gets the handoff. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. That's caught for the first. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. On play action now, McCarthy. Finding Pearsall. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line. 4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. Working inside the red zone. And the connection made in the end zone. Touchdown! The Aviators take a 2nd quarter lead. Ricky Pearsall with the touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Aviators break that tie and now lead by 7. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Starting from the 5. This return makes it up to the 25. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Here's the first carry for Christian McCaffrey. He cuts it right. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. They'll run this with Bigsby. And he's brought down for a loss. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. From the gun, Mayfield. Got a man. It's Drake London. And he's taken down at the 30. They'll come up 1st and 10. From the gun, McCaffrey. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Bobby Okereke making that stop. They're signaling for a stoppage here, and yep, there's a player injured after that snap. Not what they wanted to see in week 1 as their medical staff heads out to check on him. Putting the tight end in motion. Pressure coming, Baker. Pass caught, 9-yard line. All the way, touchdown Seattle. The Seahawks can tie it up in the 2nd after cutting into the lead. Cyber tacks on the point after. And the Seahawks tie things 10-10. It seems like a lot of the time, Brock, even if the results aren't quite as flashy at B-Rep, tight ends are even more reliable scorers than a lot of receivers are when it comes to the passing game.
Yeah, I would agree with that, but there's also a lot more real estate for them to work with, right? Think of the receivers. They got to deal with the sidelines, that 12th defender. Many of these tight ends, they've got a ton of field to work with, and when they prove to the quarterback they can be a difference maker, he'll look for them.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And they're on him after about a 2-yard gain. Alohi Gilman up from the secondary for that tackle. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. McCarthy looking to throw. Hits him on the out route. The big play nets him 17 yards. And it'll give him a first down.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns. He puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
This time they're going to get there, and they drop him. They really need some chunk yardage here on second down. Trying again, following the sack. He's throwing deep to the left side. He does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. Hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10. Intercepted in the end zone.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
And the push forward doesn't get beyond the line. Bobby Okereke making that stop. They'll stick with the ground game here. And he doesn't get much there on what turns out to be the final play of the half. Well, I hope everybody was lightning quick, ready to grab a refill or a bite to eat, because no halftime report this week. Everyone's set to get the third quarter underway. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Their offense taking the field now for the opening drive in the second half. They gave one away on their first drive of the season. Now it's time to get one back with a touchdown on drive number 2. Throwing on first, it's McCarthy. He keeps those feet in and makes the catch.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. From the shotgun, McCarthy. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. Punter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. He's got it at the 24. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. The Seahawks offense running out now. They motion the tight end over. First down, here's Baker. Dumps it off to his running back. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. 2nd and 3 now. From the 36. Ooh, not much time to adjust, but he catches it still off the tip. 1st and 10 from the 41. Shotgun snap for Mayfield. Wilson's got it. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. Carry here for Bigsby. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Here we go, 3rd and less than a yard. Baker now off the play fake. That throw finds Okonkwo. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They have themselves another 1st and 10. On the give, it's Bigsby. And they bring him down, but there's a flag on the field.
Holding offense.
A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. Off the play fake, here's Mayfield. Got a man, it's Bigsby. And he gets this forward to the 19. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. This is Bigsby. And he'll have a short pickup down to the 17. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Play fake. It's Mayfield. Complete beyond the marker. It's a Seattle touchdown. Well, this has definitely been a tight one throughout, Brock. So now that they've taken the lead, the question becomes, can they hold on to it?
And that question right there is one the defense has to answer. But this sure had the look of a drive where a coaching staff challenged that offense, saying, hey, we need a big drive from you guys right here. And sure enough, that offense delivers.
Yeah, no doubt. This return starts at the 5. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Back out runs their offense. They'll look to knot up this game right now as they trail 17-10. Before we can get a snap on 2nd down, they call timeout. They'll go play action here. It's McCarthy. And that's completed right side. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. Here's McCarthy, 1st and 10. Pearsall there to grab it. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Tackle made by Trayvon Diggs. From the 38. And no look there, and that throw falls to the ground. So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Incomplete. Brings up 3rd down and 4.
Back to the air, McCarthy. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down.
A 55-yard attempt.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game. We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Fielded at the 7. He stopped on the return at the 27. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. The Seahawks and Baker Mayfield ready for this next possession. Now we give left side to Bigsby. And he gets a few on the plunge forward. 2nd down now, 7 to go. They're going play action. That's Bigsby. He's got it. And he's going to go out of bounds. Looks a little short of the 35. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. From the gun, Mayfield. He's on the move. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. Punt team on the field. And he's hoping for a well-placed strike. And he sends this away. Definitely his best kick of the game thus far. And the coverage team is there as he fields it. So almost nothing on that return before he stopped. They're out and set. 1st and 10. Now this offense getting set to work here. Out of the gun. They'll give it to him inside. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. New set of downs for him at the 38.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
1st down, and they go right back to him. And he stopped after running it up across the 45 to the 46. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. On play action now, McCarthy. That one's caught along the left sideline. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. The give now out of the shotgun. And he runs into a wall there. Multiple defenders ready to stop him cold at the line. From the shotgun, McCarthy. He just throws this one away. We get a timeout here called by the offense. McCarthy throwing on third down. Finds a man right side. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he only gets this one down to the 9. Second down now, 7 to go. Back-to-back carries here. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Going jumbo set on this first and goal. Another carry for him. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. Back to the well again. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. Buckle up, it's third and goal. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Oh, he nearly reeled that in, as close as you can get, but just an exciting incompletion. Butker knocks it through, and that cuts the lead back down to a lone point.
Listen, all he could do is make the kicks he's called out there to make. They need extra points from him, but for now, if he's able to handle his third field goal of the game, he just inched them a little bit closer.
And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Mayfield on first and 10. This ball's caught by McCaffrey. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Off the play fake, he's going to throw. To the left side and reeled in by Wilson. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Here's 2nd and 5. He's got a man left. And he goes out a little short of the 40. Whistles after that play for an unfortunate sight. A player hurt in the first game of the season. Training staff out to work on it. 3rd and just 2 to go. Now he'll throw off the play fake. Into the hands of Bigsby, complete. And they make the stop. We're going to say it about the 37-yard line. They'll say he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the first down that comes with it. Markers reset, ball at the 37. Dumped off to his running back. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done? Baker throwing again. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by TJ Reed. And the Aviators will take over as he records his first interception of our season. 1st and 10. Here's McCarthy. Completed over the middle. And he's taken down at the 30. Signals, and looks like we've got a timeout before that first down play. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4. We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. It's a raise. 2nd and 6 coming up here. McCarthy looking to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Lone back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And they make the stop, but a lot closer to the end zone now. He got it to the 11. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. From the shotgun, McCarthy. This one's caught. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. And they've certainly got the field goal in their back pocket. They're going to try for the touchdown first here and goal to go. They'll go play action here. It's McCarthy. And it's caught. Touchdown! The Aviators take a 4th quarter lead. They want to run it across. And he gets into the end. Point conversion. Much better spot now. Up 7 here in the 4th.
17.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Up the middle they go with Bigsby. It is charged towards the line. That's right around 3 yards. 2nd down now, 7 to go. Again with Bigsby. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And the Seahawks will have a 1st down. Again, it's Bigsby. And he won't get anything there. Several defenders nearby to hold him up. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Mayfield thrown out of the pistol. Oh no, the ball is loose. Recovered by the defense. Space on the right. He's got room. And this return will reach the end zone. Touchdown. The Aviators go up by 2 scores, 13 points in the 4th. Like a freight train leaving the station after scooping off that fumble. Oh, he got moving on his way to the end zone, Brock. Nice hustle from the big man.
Is there anything more fun than seeing these big old human beings get their chance to get on